Hey Taurus, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This will be your Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus timeless monthly video. Again, it's timeless, so whenever you're guided, here is the right time for you. All right, Taurus, you guys, this month, as I'm recording this video, I should say, you have you have Jupiter and Uranus both in Taurus. So I just want to talk a little bit about that real quick. So Jupiter is the planet of opportunities, of optimism, expansion, um, of abundance, right? And then Uranus is the kind of it's the liberating energy. It's the a little unorthodox, unconventional energy. And when Uranus influences a chart, either a relationship with a planet or in between charts, it brings the need to transcend the ordinary limitations associated with that planet. Okay, so there could be a feeling here where you're not really content with mundane existence. You could be like feeling like you need some excitement, and you'll really thrive when you're able to break free from, the conventional norms and societal, and really just embrace your unique and maybe a little unconventional qualities, your quirks. And that's been a really collective message lately, is embracing your quirkiness and really tapping into your inner Uranus, right? It's about pushing your boundaries and exploring new horizons. Okay, so, and you could also attract like some unusual relationships at this time. Um, yeah, there's just this appetite for new experiences with Uranus, and Jupiter is also the planet of expansion. So there's something here, Taurus, that is expanding. And Jupiter is strong in Taurus. So just expect for things to be a little, I feel like if you want to work with this energy, allow yourself to color outside the lines a little bit, okay? Allow yourself to do things maybe that you wouldn't necessarily do. And I feel like it's important to highlight this because of these cards that came out. First of all, we have the Lion in reverse, with the Rabbit in reverse, and the Crocodile in reverse, and on the bottom we have the Elephant in reverse. Okay. The Lion in reverse is an energy of like withdrawal, or it could also be an energy of like being a little too serious. The Rabbit in reverse, now the Rabbit and the Lion, to me, if you watch my readings, to me the Lion symbolizes source energy. So the Lion in reverse, there's a little bit of a block here, okay? And I feel like whatever this is, it's showing you something that needs to expand. Okay, it's going to ask for you to be a little unorthodox. It's going to ask for you to look at things in an unusual way or in a different way. The Rabbit has to do with your fears. Okay, and it's about listening, the need to listen, and also to problem solve. And then with the Crocodile in reverse, it's like you're doing too much. You're over explaining. You're talking too fast. You're not sitting and surrendering. You're doing too much. You need to sit down, Taurus. You need to sit down, because I feel like when you sit down and you surrender and you maybe do some meditation this week. If you don't meditate normally, allow yourself to take this other approach. Okay. Try some meditation this week where you just literally sit and allow yourself to be in stillness. Okay, if a thought comes through, just label it thinking and pull yourself back into that silence. Okay, this will help you in many, many ways. but it will really help you. And if you're already meditating, if you're like, Devin, I already have a meditation practice, what are you talking about? Try something different. Try a new type of meditation. Maybe you want to incorporate some Kundalini. Ooh, or I'm hearing Tantra for some of you. You know, there's all these different types, these different ways. Okay, maybe it is that you need something different. And the reason why I'm speaking on meditation is because the crocodile is in reverse. The crocodile upright would be like resting, recovering, centered, focused. You got your eye on the prize and you know when's when. In reverse, it's like you could be like doing too much, or you could be feeling very stuck. Could be even lashing out. I feel like there's a with the elephant in reverse. The elephant in reverse can misunderstand its fate. So I just feel like there's a need to really to go deeper into to try something different. Let's get some tarot here for my Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus. The bottom of the deck I already just seen is the Hangman, which is literally the epitome of trying something different and of surrender. Oh my goodness, I can't. Like, you literally cannot make this shit up, right? And look what's under the Hangman, the Magician. You taking your power back through this new way, this unorthodox perhaps way. Okay, oh shit. 12 is a very divine number. It is we got the 12 zodiacs. We've got the 12 hours of the day. 12 is seen all throughout spiritual and physical reality. And then it brings you back to the one, which is source. Right? The Magician is the creation of the beginning. So there's something here that you need to bring yourself back to the beginning of something when you might have picked up a way of thinking, a way of believing, a way of, being. And it's time to reanalyze something here. Because we've got this is a feeling of being stuck. This is literally, there's something here that's been keeping you stuck. It could be a lack of direction. It could be procrastination. It could be self-limiting belief systems. You could be creating conflict in places that don't need conflict. But there's something that's, and it could probably bother you at this time. There's something that you're being asked to sit with here. And you're being asked to look at it in a new way, Taurus. And then look what comes. The Queen of Wands. It's your courage, your independence, your fire, your zest for life, your determination. All of those things that you have been lacking or they haven't been very present here. It's time to take your power back, Taurus. Look, it's time. This is your wish, something you've been wishing for, something you've been hoping for. So if you've been looking for a sign, this is your sign. It's time to make a change. It's time to look at something different, surrender, pause, let go. Allow this new perspective. This is an unlearning and a relearning process. So, which tells me, and with all these cards in reverse, this is probably subconscious shit. Like how I said that. Subconscious shit that you haven't been looking at. But the gazelle in reverse is your receptivity. You're not noticing something. You're not recognizing something. You're not seeing something in a clear way. The Nine of Cups asks you to really step into gratitude, into emotional stability. So what is it that has been taking you out of your emotional stability? There could be a block in the emotional body that needs to be cleared. This could lead back to some abandonment shit for some of you. And for some of you, you need to walk away from a certain situation. Keep in mind, we also do have a lot of Pisces energy right now, which is like escapism energy. Of the shadow of Pisces could be escapism. So just keep that in mind, right? But the positive aspects of Pisces is using, and I would recommend that you guys check out the Pisces and also check out the Aquarius reading this month as well, because they're both very collective energies. We got a lot of planets sitting in these signs right now, which makes them very collective, okay? But the lighter aspects of Pisces is you're very sensitive. Your intuition is there, but if you're not looking at it, then you could miss something important. Or you could misunderstand your fate. You could feel like you can't do something. The elephant upright. Now look, if we take all these cards, yeah, look, it's there could be some endings here that need to take place or that are taking place. If we flip all these cards upright, look what we get. When we turn this energy around, let's look what we get. We get recovery, first and foremost. We get wisdom. We get a knowing when. It's a realization. We learn to become problem solvers. We face our fears, and we're also very sensitive. Maybe we take a day of silence where we just become the observers instead of saying, maybe it's a day of silence away from media, or, whatever that looks like to you. Do something different though. Okay. If you want to change something, you got to change something. The rabbit upright is a really good listener that works through the fears. Very aware, very alert. Both of these energies all of these energies, matter of fact, are very aware, very alert. Conscious. Which is what you get when you practice meditation. You get higher levels of consciousness. It's mastery. The lion upright is regality. It's strength. It's courage. It's mastery. And the gazelle upright is, and both of these also speak to meditation, is stillness. It's your artistic gifts start coming through. Your creative energy starts flowing through. Your fire starts moving through you. Your spirit starts awakening. And then you develop this trust. Ooh, I love this. This loving, generous, unstoppable force. And the elephant upright has a focus, okay? And that keeps coming up for you guys. So maybe your focus is on the wrong spot. Maybe you're focused on the wrong shit. What story are you telling? Are you telling one that is in alignment with what you want? Or are you staying stuck in an old story? Are you leaving behind the things that are no longer serving you? Or are you staying stuck in them? Are you facing your deep wounds, your traumas? Beautiful, beautiful energies. I'm going to get a couple self-love cards to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing. Share this out with a friend. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling about this reading. Let me know how this is resonating for you. We got number 10, Taurus, to read a book. So maybe you're guided to a certain book that has some information that you need. For me, I have so many books around here, and I'll just be guided like at certain times to like open a book into a certain page, or I'll be guided to a certain book to read. Pay attention to those little things. If you've been meaning to read a book, if you've been, had the idea like, I really want to read that, open it up. Okay, allow yourself to engage in that instead of what you normally do. We got bake, prioritize, and get a massage or massage. Okay, so just all self-care things that you could do. On the bottom, we got sleep, so make sure that you are getting enough sleep, resting, recovery. I keep hearing recovery. So some of you might, be looking at addictions, things like that. It's time to prioritize. Make a list in the morning. What is it that you want to get done? What is it that you need to do? When you make the list, you're going to be more likely to when you write it and you actually write it down, you'll be more likely to actually accomplish it. But you can put your to-do lists prioritize them in a number order. Which one needs to get done first, second, third? Because some of this feeling stuckness could be because you're not doing some of the things that you need to do, including taking care of yourself, and including, things like a healthy diet. Maybe you enjoy baking. Maybe this is just saying like to do some things that, are fun and enjoyable, that you could, like, it just feels very, honestly, it feels very Cancerian to me. It feels very homey, like good homebound fun. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get you guys an affirmation here to wrap this up. I know I said that before, but we'll get you one more. You guys, if you enjoyed the video, do make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Taurus, we got I seek truth and act upon my realizations. Life is conspiring for me. It truly is. The universe only knows abundance. It's us that puts our own blocks in place. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. One more for Taurus. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. So again, you guys could be seeing something not for what it is, though. Seeing it wrong, not seeing it clearly. Okay? So just be discerning this month, Taurus. Love you guys.